And Cash Money, Cash Player Extraordinaire now. That's good. He's getting good experience out here. It's nice to see him back home, right?
Yeah, it was a nice surprise having him come home for spring break.
Yeah. He's been actually... Yeah. He had been planning to come visit you for a while.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Yeah.
His dad and he and his dad kept it under wraps. I guess everybody and his dad.
Jay, myself.
Yep.
We all kept it under wraps.
It was a really awesome surprise.
Yeah, that's good. Alright, tough situation here. I don't see what Chris is going to do. Might cross bank it? Oh. Nifty shot there. Got a friendly kiss off the 6. Unintended, but it worked out. Now, Omar has several options here. None of them are easy. None of them are good. He has the option to jump and hit the one ball full and try to stick the cue ball there and bank the one ball down table, which is what I would shoot because I'm very confident with the jump cue. The other option, which is not so easy, is to kick off the short rail and play the left side of the 1 so that the 1 ball replaces the 2 ball and the cue ball goes down table, possibly calling the 2 ball on the side, which is exactly what Amar's doing. The reason why he shoots it is because he really isn't trying to make it, but the intention is to split the balls and send the cue ball down table and the 1 ball, maintain it up table. And he hit it poorly. He hit the opposite side, and Pool Gods gave him a roll. And Chris doesn't really waste any time. I've noticed that about him over the past couple years, how his game has evolved, from an adolescent junior player to a young man. It's pretty cool watching him grow and learn. A beautiful shot. Wow, what a hit. A little unfortunate there to leave that window. Mm-hmm. But fantastic shot nonetheless. Amar's probably going to elect to bank it and stick the cue ball there. 2 rails, use a 10 and 6 as blockers. Or cross the front of it. He hit it good, but I didn't like it. Just because, I don't know. I've never liked that shot. Just because it's very easy to hit it very thick. If you hit it too thick, you flirt with the scratch. Now Chris is in a very bad spot here. It's hard for him to get away with a good kick here and not sell out. Yeah, and you know what? I think he did sell out, and in a situation like that where there's really nothing good that can happen, I like hitting it a little bit firmer and just trying to create separation. Just come firm and kind of move around some furniture. And obviously Chris had a more precise shot in mind, but a situation like this, you just don't want to give him any easy opportunities, because once Omar gets rolling and he gets confidence, this is his home court. You have to realize
he lives up here in Sacramento.
Yeah, he lives here. This is where he plays at every day, and or most days. He's got a table at home, I believe.
How long has he been playing?
Amar's been playing since he was a teenager. Those of you unaware, Amar King and Tony Chohan are related.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Tony Chohan is his cousin. And Amar and him went on the road together many years ago, and Amar settled down, but he's still a good tournament player. Not many people know him as a action player because he's not in action much. But he's a great player, and everyone's kind of in for a good show here. That's too weak. He hit it too weak. Oh wow, it barely creeped up there. He's still a little weak. He's gonna go up and down. And he's okay, but he definitely has his speed on these tables down to a
Right.
science. He plays very often here. And a shot. Up and down for the cheese. And he ended up on the rail. Wow. Obviously not exactly what he wanted, but made this shot 100 times more difficult. Alright, nice out. That brings our score to 101 officially. I'd like to thank our sponsors for a great season, a great third season on the Mez Tour. Andy Cloth, Aramith Billiard Balls, Q Sports International, Fast and Loose, Mr. Handshoe, James Handshoe Custom Cues, obviously Mez Cues from Japan, big sponsor of ours, and Tony Rodriguez, the Turtle Rack, Zantips, and of course West State Billiard Supply. And this young man's sponsor, OTW. I just had to go through everybody there before I forgot. Look at this break. Chris's break is so sick. Pop and squat. Boom. Look at that. So sick.
You know that I taught him that, right?
I know. You told me that. Wow. It's such a sick break. And the most impressive thing about him is that at 19, he's created a consistency.
Ashton Schaefer, Justin Marks, Taylor Waite, Ashton.
And the only way you can create that is by a lot of discipline. You got to put in the time.
Yeah, he definitely does.
Oh, he hit it fat. Oh, yeah, he hit that one terribly. He tried gripping it and turning it, what we call turning the ball, which means you hit it fatter on the object ball, a little thicker, but with a lot of spin so that it throws the ball towards the angle that you want it to.
Okay.
So he tried gripping it, but it didn't grip. He definitely hit it to not enough rotation on the cue ball.
Right.
It is a tough shot for Amar here. He's got the option to go inside or flat. I like the flat. He shot it flat. This guy's got the speed down so good on this table. It's crazy. Every time I play Amar here, I feel like I got to play my absolute top game to have a chance to win. Just because the home court advantage is so huge.
Right.
Amar's style is very simple style of pull. It's very high percentage pull. Out of all the West Coast players, I consider Amar easily in the top 3 as far as consistency. He just plays the game well. Does everything great. Nothing spectacular, just does whatever's necessary. And I've seen Amar go out to the U.S. Open and stuff like that and do well, beat good players. I just don't think he does it often enough so that his results don't show up more.
Table number 6, Bo Redigan and Dale Kadeen. Bo and Dale, table 6. Dale goes to 7, Bo goes to 9. Come get your right.
These early games are so critical for Chris to create kind of like okay, I'm a player. You can't just run right through me.
Right.
Type of thing, because a lot of times, like, Amar doesn't know much about Chris. I know he doesn't. He probably thinks he's got a fish. Obviously, it's very far from the truth. He's got his hands full. Chris needs to jump at the next opportunity and just hope for the best. And what Amar needs to do is just keep him kicking, keep him tight, not let the kid open up. Like when I see an individual like Chris, I already know that the player of Chris's experience probably won't know how to move and grind with me as well. So what I do is I won't ever go for a tough shot. I change my game plan based on who.
Oh, okay.
Right. So if I was Amar, I would play a little bit more conservative. Tighter than usual. Whereas if I'm playing a sharpshooter who has the same amount of experience, then I just play to win. And I just come out firing, play the best I can. That break. Perfect.
What's your favorite game?
I like 10 ball.
You do?
I really do. It's just there's another game that I really enjoy. I've only played it several times in my life, and it's called Back Pocket 10 Ball or Back Pocket 9 Ball. Mm-hmm. So, for instance, the way you play the game is regular 10 ball, and for instance, before the game starts, you pick an upper corner pocket. Mm-hmm. So I have one, and the opponent has one. The idea is to break and run and shoot the 10 in your designated pocket. So it's a hybrid of one pocket and rotation.
That's what I was gonna say. It's similar to one pocket.
Yeah.
Like.
And it's just
but just 10 balls.
10 ball. And then there's different variations on the rules. If you commit a foul, you can't foul on purpose and knock the 10 ball towards your side or stuff like that. Mm-hmm. There are little variations to it. But it's a beautiful game. I've played it several times, and I've enjoyed every single time. I feel like it's right up my alley. Now that's a good shot.
I feel like you can see it.
Yeah, but he's only going to be
on the rail, huh?
Yeah, he's on the rail, and he's only going to see the side where if he hits it, he scratches. So, he's in a bad spot here. Amar made a great shot. Chris essentially needs to get lucky because there's really nothing controlled that you can do here. He's going to kick it and play to make it. A very small target. He's got to hit it so well. A big risk here, missing the whole ball.
Right.
Just because of the angle that you're coming in. It's too tight. It's too tight. Big scratch. He really didn't have much options there. I mean, you're in a situation where your opponent is controlling the match and you try to make something happen. Not much you can do here. Just got to wait for the next opportunity if you get it. Now, if Amar doesn't end up straight, he's going to have a little bit of trouble here. he can easily bump the 10. See, he didn't end up straight. It's really easy here to bump the 10 if he's not careful. The 10 ball plays really big. Whether you're stroking it across or following it 2 rails, it plays really big. Oh my god, he went rail first. Wow. I can't believe he shot that. Wow, great shot. Perfect. It's a good shot there by Amar. A big rookie mistake there is to draw it all the way across so that you end up straight on the 5. Coming more towards the center of the table, you maintain that angle to come back on the 6. You know, little things like that's a separation between good players and great players. That cue ball controls everything. The best players in the world have always have the best cue balls in the world. And Amar's doing it, playing excellent ball right now. Oof, he overcut that ball. Yeah, he overcut it, and Amar released a big sigh of relief because he knows he hit that ball. He hit it great, but everybody forgets that these pockets are so tight.
If you don't mind me asking, why are the pocket sizes, why are they different? In different, why in the,
you know what? Different parts of the country, I don't know to give you. I think it's. Amar's going to go up here 3-1. I think there's no. What's the word? There's no official size pockets. There's no regulation.
Is that kind of strange?
That's ridiculous. It's kind of like you go to a basketball game and the hoop is
The hoops
a little
are all
small.
different sizes.
Exactly, it's ridiculous.
I thought they had regulations, and then come to find out when Chris was playing, it's like the pockets are tight or they're too big, or it's kind of funny. I think
it is funny, and I personally prefer a little bit on the tighter side, just because the equipment's evolved.
Mm-hmm.
Low deflection shafts, excellent balls, faster cloth, so the games become easier over time. I think the 4.5 isn't ideal because I just think it's gaffy. But anyways, these are 4 1/4, 4 1/8. Yeah, 4 1/4.
so. All the pockets in this, all the pockets on these tables are all the same.
Yes,
Okay.
except table 1 in the corner over here.
Which is tighter, or
It's a hair tighter.
okay.
Oh, that's a monster break with unbelievable result. Now, Amar is shaking his head. Man, this kid breaks good. I don't think Amar knows how good Chris is playing. Let's see if Chris can bring it together here and put some pressure back on Amar, because right now Amar's in cruise control. And Chris hit that one bad. He called the 10 ball immediately. The 210 is on, but it's very difficult. A lot of people like to hit this ball hard and just like fire it. But here you just shoot it at pocket speed. Shoot it with confidence that you're going to make it. That's a tough shot here.
Come on, kid.
It's going to be the problem with this is if you don't make it, you're kind of you opened up the floodgates. You know what I mean? It's not much you can.
Right.
You can't really defend yourself here. This is but he's cueing right. I think he's gonna make this ball. Yeah, nice shot. All right, 3-2. And
Keep it going.
yeah. And also, those of you unaware, these two gentlemen both play with Mez cues. Amar uses the Efren Reyes model, the ER model, and he breaks with the Kai. Chris Robinson uses the AX151, I believe it is. Well, one of the AXI models. And he also breaks with the Kai. And here comes Amar with the break. These guys are both breaking great. A lot of firepower behind both their games. Let's see if Amar can squat it again. Oh no, he hit that one bad. He hit it square, but he didn't hit it well. His timing wasn't good there, and that's why he didn't get a good impact, a good explosion into the rack. Now this is the shot right here, folks. I don't like him shooting with high outside or low. He almost forced to shoot it with high inside. The side pocket plays big. The 10 ball plays big. The 8 ball plays big. All to block him behind the 2 ball. So he's going to put low inside, I think, and kill it. I feel like the shot's got a big reward if you hit it well. See, the 10 ball plays big. 8 ball plays big. And I mean, you really couldn't hit it any better. That was kind of disgusting. Unbelievable shot there by Mr. Kang.
What does that mean when you say, like you said, the 10 ball plays big?
The 10 ball plays big in the aspect that the angle at which the position is running, the path of the cue ball, it's going in that direction. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like it's in the target range.
Right. So it's in the way.
Yeah. He's got to hit it very well to avoid it. It's
Exactly.
basically the situation. And Amar hit it unbelievably well. This is a tough shot here. Amar's just playing so well. Straight in. He's got problems. The 7 ball's like blocked in the side pocket here with the 8 ball. It's hanging goofy. I don't know what Amar's gonna do here. A couple scores around the room here in the Top Gun event. We got Mr. Yamasaki up 4-2 over Melissa Herndon. Ventura's own Damian Redman up 7-4 over Jason Williams. JK Johnny Kang over Jimmy Q 7-5. Match you're watching here. Wow, good shot there. Ernesto over Mike Boyd 7-4. Dale Cadoon leading bow running in 2-1. Dan Anyar up 4-1 over Salvatierra. Wow, good shooting. And Ashton Schaefer and Justin Marks are early in a 3-2 scoreline, with Amar making a good shot there on the 4 ball, creating a lot of angle. And I'm curious as to if this 8 ball is jammed in the point, because if it is, now's a good time to move it. Oh, what a shot! What a shot! This guy's playing good. He's playing some good pool. Amar doesn't like it. He feels like he's too straight on it to punch it. A lot of times I like to just draw the ball and bring the cue ball back where it's at.
Do it all over again.
Oh, he had angle. He was perfect. You know, I really don't know what he was looking at. Probably just wasn't comfortable over the ball. All right. 4-2. I believe Amar's pretty sure that's the right score.
Scoring?
The tablet's delayed, so, but because we're on the stream, it doesn't matter really. I just need to update the tablet. It's loading. It didn't connect right.
What's he scoring Jason's bench right now?
Williams,
Yeah.
7-4 down.
Going to 8.
9. All right, Chris, adjusting his headphones. And Chris is breaking great. Whenever you're breaking great, you always give yourself a chance to win. When you're breaking bad, you're like at the mercy of your opponent. It's an awesome break. And welcome to jail. He's going to put Amar right behind that 6 ball. You're going to tuck him in. It's going to put Amar in a real bad spot here. Unless he puts him behind the 8. Either one. Oh boy. Did he
Too hard?
No, he let the ball escape.
Looks like he can see it.
I think he might be able to see the outer edge of it. It's tight. I wish I could zoom in. Regardless, Amar is in a difficult situation.
How late are you guys going to go tonight?
Final 8. 8 players.
Like 10 o'clock or something?
Yeah.
And then come back tomorrow and around 11.
Around noonish. 11 noon.
He's taking a minute to.
He must be able to make this ball. Cause, I mean,
I feel
he's
like he can see it.
yeah, he's cueing like he's going to shoot at it.
It looks like it.
Yeah.
Either that or Lamar's tripping like Scottie Pippen. I don't think he can see it. I really don't think he can see it, but yeah, I didn't think he could see it.
Alright.
Look at this roll.
Come on, Chris. Not sure if Chris likes this either.
I wonder what he's doing here. Looks like he's gonna rip it cross corner. Oh, look at this one pocket player. Nice shot.
Too close.
The danger behind this shot is that 2 ball plays big.
So was he going? He was going for that and then played safety.
No, he
It
was
wasn't.
100% playing safety.
Okay.
100%.
Just so happened that. Okay.
It just so happened that he played he kind of sacrificed the control of the other balls for that cue ball to get married on that 10. And Amar called the 2 ball. This tells me that Amar has the intention of hitting the ball a little bit more firm. If he called the 1 ball, he would tell me that he's playing it softer. The reason why I think this is because the 2 ball's actually sticking out a little bit. So if you jam it in, it goes. So he's going to hit this with some speed. Create separation on that 1. You see that?
So he called the 2 ball.
Yeah.
But he didn't hit it.
And he missed it.
Yeah.
So now Chris is going to play the 2 ball, and he's got to hit this really, really well, because if he doesn't, he's going to lose that 1 ball. He needs to hit this 2 ball full in the face so that the 2 ball absorbs all the energy of the hit. You see, he hit it very thin. You see how thin he made that 2
Right.
ball? The reason I would have hit that way softer. The only reason why I didn't like that shot at that speed is because of this. I mean, now he's going to stick him and marry him on the 10 ball. It worked out well for Chris. As long as he doesn't make it, yeah. So now he's married him on the 10, and now Amar's got
He has to jump or big.
jump is too difficult. Here's too close. He's got to kick at it. I know what Amar's going to do here. He's going to smooth kick this. He's not going to hit this hard. More beneficial things can happen if you smooth this kick. If he kicks it hard, he's going to shorten up the kick too much, and he's going to miss it. There it is. Came out smelling like a rose.
You don't think Chris can see that?
I don't think so. I think
I feel like he
Chris...
can.
And he's calling it, so he must go raw first on it. Yeah, he's going raw first on it. Amar made a great hit, and some people might say, oh, Amar got a lucky roll, but I think Amar created his opportunity there. You never get a roll if you miss the kick. A tough shot here for Chris. Cue ball's going to run right into the 3 ball, even if he makes it. Yeah, right into the 3. Good speed.
That still looks good though.
Now, ideally you want to come below the 4 on the right side of it so that you avoid the 10 ball altogether. I don't think that's possible from this angle unless he hits it absolutely perfect. You're almost better off just staying, using the 10 ball as a cushion to follow off of. Chris is just waiting for Mike Boy to finish shooting a couple shots here in a row. That's a great shot. Look at that. Came underneath the 4. This is what I was talking about.
Okay.
Because if he would have stayed above that 4 ball, like a little bit higher towards the center of the table, he would have needed to run into the 4 ball to pocket that. But now that it came below it, he can punch it out and not touch the 10 at all and get close to the 5 ball. Perfect. It's really developed a very good game. Good shot there. I really feel that if Chris wins this game, in my heart, I feel he's going to win the match just because I think he's going to put more pressure on Amar. Because Amar is seeing what in the world did he do there? He almost hooked himself, but might have gotten out. Because Amar is seeing a young kid playing
Right.
seasoned pool.
Nice.
It's a good shot. And all he has to do is, doesn't really have to do much with it. He can roll it forward. Doesn't have to put inside English, just a high outside ball. Just make sure you make the ball and smooth it in. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy. Now you can elect to go 2 cushions forward or 1 cushion forward. Personal preference. I like the 2 cushions. He liked the 1 cushion.
Nice.
Nice out there by Mr. Robinson. All right. Shout out to Q Sports International, Mark Griffin, CSI. Appreciate your support, guys. I'll be playing your BCA tournament out in July. So, see all y'all there. And I think this is where the tide starts. This is where these are more pivotal games here. You know, Chris has made a stand, and let's
Right.
see how Amar reacts. Uh-oh. Dry, dry, dry. Chris has a chance. This is Chris's opportunity, like I said. You know, this
Yeah.
is like these are the
His
swing
acumen is
games.
strong.
Yeah, these are the swing games that really make the difference in a, for example, in a race to 9. These games are so critical. You can see the momentum switching. You can see the demeanor of the players. It's kind of like poker, you know. If you see a person's getting weak, you can see it in their emotions and
Yeah.
their reaction. I think. Good shot. Lockdown safety. Now, if I were Amar, I know what I do.
Which is?
I shoot that 4 ball and tie it to 6-9. And I block everything just because the 3 ball's got absolutely no benefit to break out that shot. There's really nothing good that can happen. See, kicking this ball, I mean, there's no benefit. Well, what are you gonna do? Kick it in and run out? Okay, go ahead. That's what I'm thinking.
Right.
Whereas if you tie up that 4-6-9, you just block the entry to everything. Now, sure, Chris might play safe behind the 3 and send the 1 ball over by the 4-6-9, break it up and get behind it. But good hit. Good hit. Good.
And you told him that that it hit the proper ball.
Yeah,
first.
exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Chris was asking if it was a good hit in terms of making sure that he hit the 1 and not the 3 first.
Right.
I wish I could tell Chris that it was a good hit so that psychologically he could just focus on playing, but a lot of times that lingers in the back of your mind if you think it was a bad hit and it really was good. Yeah, thanks Sarah for that.
He said okay.
So that's a good shot there. Amar play that 100%. So now, again, now the roles are reversed.
Mm-hmm.
Now the kick angle is so tight. I like tying up the 4-6-9. Again, you get the same situation. I want to see what Chris does.
I almost need a dictionary when you're talking about this.
See?
Even though we've been in the world for a while, but still.
Look at this. Night night.
So can you explain that to me real quick?
Okay,
if you don't mind.
See, what happened is you look at the risk reward behind every shot.
Right.
So, what happened was Chris saw that the kick was extremely difficult, low percentage, and even if he did hit it, the odds of him getting a good result were very slim.
Okay.
So what he did was he tied up the 4-6-9 by bumping the 4 ball, banking it, and intentionally fouling. All he's doing is guaranteeing himself another inning at the table.
Okay. Because it's a tough shot. Once he
yeah,
gets there, it'll
exactly.
be a tough shot. Got it.
He's basically trying to put as many gray hairs on Amar's head as possible by making life difficult. And that's, I don't know. I have my own philosophies in pool, and I just feel like that's a good way of playing it. Now, you see, Amar was trying to guarantee himself an angle here, and he kind of got really funny here. He's treetop. He's got that jacked up cueing, Yeah, he's frustrated. Amar's mad. He knows that if he comes into this 6 ball, let's say he tries and break it up. If he hits the 6 ball full, he's in trouble because the cue ball is going to replace that 6 ball and it's just going to get married on it. You see, the problem is that the weight of those balls are too heavy for that cue ball to come in with any type of force. A great shot there by Amar. But you see, now what happens if Chris would have kicked that ball and gave him ball in hand? Everything's wide open. He loses the game.
Right.
You see, now Chris made a great hit and married him. Look at that.
That's
What a
awesome.
shot. And Chris played it. I guarantee you Chris played it that way. Some people always say, oh, we got lucky. No, he played it.
Is this where the fouls might come in?
No, here Amar cannot foul because the 4 ball's already blocked. You see,
Okay.
it's not beneficial to tie up more traffic because the game's already tough as it is.
Got
Now
it.
you have to go to hit it, and if you hit it, you put pressure back on your opponent.
Okay.
Now, let's say, for instance, the 5 ball was on the right side of the rail and I can see the 8-5. Well, I would tie up the 5-8 too. I just, like I said, guarantee myself another inning at the table.
Right.
So that if he breaks up the 4 ball, then he's going to have to break up the 5 ball. Then, like I said, put gray hairs on your opponents.
Yeah.
That's what it
Keep
comes
it
down
interesting.
to. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
ball in hand.
Ball in hand. Now, this all goes back to the beginning. Chris bought himself an opportunity to get here to this
Right.
stage by playing smart on that 4 ball, tying it up. None of this happens if he doesn't think, oh no, I don't like this. I know what he's doing. He's going for the 3 foul, but I just don't like it.
He's trying to 3 foul?
Yeah, he had ball in hand. Why would you do that? I mean, he hit it really well and it worked out, but he gave him the opposite rail to kick. And if he hits it, you're in trouble. Oh, jeez. Shh. Jesus Christ, man. We got a guy over here trying to coach people. Anyways. Amar should hit this ball. Well, this is more difficult than I think. I don't think so. I don't know why he doesn't kick the other way. See, that's
So now
why.
he split it up.
Now
it
he
gives
made a good hit.
opportunity.
Yeah. See, that's why I didn't like that. Chris had ball in hand. You have an angle to go down table, try to break it up, break them out, and rearrange the furniture. Chris made a mistake. My
I
honest
feel like
opinion.
that's what his dad's probably saying. Ball in hand. Why did he?
Well, the thing is the 4-6 was tied up.
Yeah,
He didn't
right.
feel comfortable going after it, but I think he.
Sometimes you feel like you have to go out of your comfort zone if there's an opportunity,
Well, a lot of times you.
or is that not? smart?
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I mean,
I don't know if it does. That's why I'm
there's
asking.
so many ways to play this game. There's no one way to do it. Now he's in trouble.
Oh boy.
But again, the 4-6 is the 6-9 saving him. But 5-10 looks decent.
Yeah.
But what Amar's going to do is he's going to play position on the 3 in the side and come above the angle so that he can draw the cue ball into the 6-9 thinly. That way he doesn't get stuck behind him. Guys, I don't like that shot. I know what he's thinking. I don't like it. You're better off just playing the 3, 4, 5, playing shape, good shape on the 6 for safety. I didn't even think he's even looked at the 5-10. Or he doesn't even feel it's an option. Because if he gets good on the 5, he can draw up, send the cue ball to about the center of the table, and stop the cue ball on that 6-9, and bank the 6 ball 1, 2, 3, all the way down around and play a good safe up behind the 9. That's what I would do. I'd play position for a good save here.
Is this Hard Times owned by this same people as in LA?
No, it used to be.
And then got bought out or whatever.
Hard Times, believe it or not, there was 6 Hard Times
Okay.
at one time. The original owners were these owners.
Okay.
They sold them all and decided to move up here.
And just focus on one?
Focus on one.
Because this is a really nice pool hall.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Oh boy. You see, he did exactly what I thought. He's gonna play safe on that 6-9 and send the 6 ball 3 cushions around. Now I think Chris, his eyes widen. I think he knows the shot. He's gonna learn from him more. So now he's got to cinch this ball, send the cue ball between the 7-10, 2 cushions. Oh, he clipped it. And now he's got to cross it. He's got to play a 1 pocket shot here. He clipped that 10. If he doesn't clip it, he's in good shape. Why are you aiming low? Why is he aiming low on this ball?
No idea.
That's weird. Why'd you just cross it, Chris? Cross it short. Use the 7, 10, 8 as blockers.
He wasn't stoked on
Just cross it short with high inside. I don't know. Maybe he saw something I didn't.
Is it always hard when the cue ball's on the rail at any
Oh
shot?
yeah, any shot. Unless obviously the ball's hanging. Any shot when you're cueing off the rail, you're limited because you can only hit the high side of the cue ball. And most players like to aim low on the cue ball just so that you reduce deflection. Basically make the shot easier.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a tough shot here. He's going to slow roll it and play the 7 on the side if he makes it. Wow, what a hit. What a hit. Chris blew a very big opportunity there for himself. He left him tough. I mean, March has made a fantastic shot. But he could have done a little bit better with that, I think.
Right.
Oh, that weak. Wow, really weak. And he's cueing over the 10 a little bit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Oh, good shot there. Good recovery there by Amar. Didn't try to do too much with it, just made sure he had a good shot on that 10. Ooh. What a great shot on that 6 ball. On that 4 ball, excuse me, whatever it was. Yeah, that was a long game.
That's what I was thinking. That was a long game.
Yeah, everybody else is like having dinner and breakfast. All right, let's give a shout out here to Mr. Hanshoe, James Hanshoe, Custom Jump Cues, and our main man Tony over at Gold Coast Realtors out in Ventura, California, where Chris is originally from, and Tara, where you reside. Ventura is where you guys call home.
Yep.
You've lived there your whole life, basically?
No, Jared was born and raised there, and we've lived there for about 10 years.
Okay, cool.
Chris, yeah. So, and then Sticks Billiards is his homeroom.
Yeah, that's right. Sticks, Jerry Matchin.
They've been
JB.
wonderful.
Yeah, they've been awesome. They're great people there. Jay and Jerry and his wife. Awesome. Peggy, that's right. All right, Chris to break. Another awesome break with unbelievable results. I mean, this kid's he's breaking at a world-class level.
I feel like his break has gotten stronger since he attended Lindenwood.
Yeah, I mean, he's
Without
just
a doubt with Mark.
yeah, he's breaking at a. You know, I know a little bit about I've seen a lot of great players and a lot of good young players play, and Chris has the potential to really break through. Now, obviously, I know his focus is on school and stuff, which as it should be.
Well, it's pretty much school and pool.
Yeah, school and pool.
It's pretty 50-50.
You know, so he just needs to get that experience, and I think he can play pretty good pool.
He used to be a really good baseball player before this.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. He's a lefty, and he was a pitcher and first baseman.
No kidding.
Ridiculous, yeah. Then his back started hurting one day, and his shoulder, and then he stopped, and then he found pool,
No kidding.
and here we are.
You know, I'm really good friends with Pete Rose, the baseball legend. I'm childhood friends with him. I'm like, Pete and I are really good friends.
Really?
Yeah. I used to go over his house 5 times a week. And
Really?
Yeah, in Sherman Oaks. We went to high school together.
Pete Rose.
Yeah, the baseball legend. Yeah. Yeah.
He's way older than you, though.
Well, I know, but I was best friends with his son Tyler in high school.
That makes more sense now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
He's my catcher.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good.
I was doing the math there, and I was like,
Oh no,
that
Pete's
doesn't-
Pete's much older than me, but yeah. Yeah, baseball.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, Chris is just
Oh,
running out. Oh, Desi's calling me. Alright, I'll be back, guys. Wow, what an out by Chris. Desi's hungry. Pregnant, hungry. We gotta. I know, it's okay. You don't have to. Alright, I'll be back, guys. Just give me 1 minute.
I was actually going to text you to. So. Your son?
Who just won that last match?
All right, guys, we're back. The score's probably inaccurate on the screen, but we're going to get Oscar back in here in a minute. Meanwhile, it looks like Amar got himself in a little trouble after the break, but I think he's probably like 2-1 favorite to make this ball and hold for the 2 ball if he hits it soft. Oh, that's a good try.
Mark marked up the score 6-5, 6-4.
All right, score 6-4, Mark Kang and Chris Robinson. He's calling the 1 ball bank. He's playing like a 2-way shot. If he's going to hit it short, so that if he misses it, he'll come under the 10 ball. Actually hit it too short and it ran into the 4, but he got probably lucky. This looks like a shot where Amar's going to kick it and try to thin the left side of the 1 ball, send his cue ball up table. I think that's all he's got, unless he can kick it and stick it, but the 1 ball is too far off the rail for the cue ball to like die, and he can't dig because he's on the rail. I think he wants to thin, as we look, the far left side of the 1 ball. Oh, he's looking at thinning the right side of the 1 ball, saying the cue ball table maybe, unless he can hit it 2 rails. Yeah, actually, now that I look, he actually has a 2-rail kick, which is probably actually better. One rail the whole way, and he's going to slop the 7 ball. So Chris Robinson will have option. He's going to give that back to Amar for sure. I really didn't expect him to take this, but he's going to thin. Wow. That was a really risky shot, but he didn't really get rewarded because Amar's going to sort of do the same thing. He's going to thin the 1, send the 1 into the 6, and send the cue ball back behind this, what is this ball? The 5 ball, I believe. Or he can probably even get... Yeah, he's probably going to try and use the... He's going to call the 6 ball because he's going to run into it, but he would rather obviously not make that because he won't have a shot after. He's just got to call it in case. He might as well call something. He's putting inside English on the ball, so maybe he's trying to get behind the 10 or behind the 4. Sorry, outside English. Wow, he actually came really close to making that ball. Chris is actually sticking with it then, right? He's keeping up with Amar for the most part. 6'4" is nothing too shabby for him. He's trying to use the 5 ball here as a blocker. It looks like... No. He sort of sold out half a part of the ball, probably. Well, if Amar's looking like this close, he probably doesn't have it. He'd probably have to curve. I'll go in a few minutes. All right, so he's gonna kick one rail. Wow.
That was close.
Wafer.
He's looking.
He's looking for me. Yeah.
Okay, we're back. What's up to the chat? Amar has a testy one ball right here. Let's see what he does. Nice shot. Hit it smooth. A little straighter than he wanted to on the 2-ball. I think he's going to draw it back for the 3 on the side. Missed the 2. Sharpen suit with his 2-ball. Nice shot on the 2. Okay, lightsaber's back. Rod's back.
What's going on? We in the building? Oh, no. 6'4"? What's going on here?
Yeah, 6'4". Chris had a tester. He overdrew that 2 ball and then got a little funny on that 3.
Oh, so he's on recovery time.
6-4.
6-4.
Who's break?
It was, I think, a Marlboro.
We got time. That's California kid, buddy.
Omar missed a 2 ball, which led Chris back to the table.
Mm.
And then Chris made the 2. And then
Uh-oh.
bad on the 3. Oh, look at that.
Drinky.
What do you need over there?
I'm good. Thank you. All right, so now Chris Robinson has a chance here. Ball in hand, 5 balls on the table. Balls are open and available. He should be able to handle his business.
6 balls.
6 balls on the table. Thanks, Spence Money.
7 balls got the cue ball.
Thank you there, slick guy. All right. There we go.
Nice good angle to get on the 6 ball. What do you do,
I think he goes and floats up.
Yeah.
He's playing solid patterns, man.
Right?
Yeah, he's playing solid patterns. Right.
Very,
You
very
see-
simple.
Yeah, you see his progression, the progression of his
And
game.
nothing's very,
No, yeah. And he has a good amount of confidence. You know what I mean?
he's very confident in his stroke right now.
Yeah. Well, he should be. Look at him. He's hitting the balls like butter. You know?
Good angle to get to the
Yeah.
10.
That's it. All he has to do is make it.
Mm-hmm.
Side pocket.
Side pocket action. Roll it in.
There you go. And CR back in the building. And Lucky Charms sets in the building. Everything gets all right. Watching the Mets West State Tour. Ryan Hannon and the Boosters came back from lunch break with my main man Spence Money. Getting it in, sweating some action. I would give you guys updates, but I don't know if these scores don't look right, so I can't tell because I know that's not right. So the tablets must be off.
He's able to score, but it's not showing.
It's not showing, yeah. All right. Sorry about that.
I taught him that one, guys. I'm sorry.
You told me that? Sorry about that.
I know I showed you that video,
You sure
right?
did. That's so funny.
I think she's gonna make $1 million this year.
Oh yeah, she will. For sure. I'm looking around the room trying to give you guys some updates on the scores, but it's tough for me to see. Tell the truth.
Mars back.
There you go. And Lamar's back in his break. He was breaking stellar in his first match. He broke really, really well.
Who is he playing?
Is
Is it Damien?
one of them guys. He broke super good.
And then he played Damien and someone else. Oh, that wasn't as solid as his other ones.
Francis, she called you.
He's over there sleeping.
You get it. MetsWestStateTour.com for online brackets. Not sure if they are updated right now because the tablets are down, but I think they are. So you can check it out there.
Good hitting that one.
Amar, man, he hits those little two-railers really
Look at that.
good. He hits those balls really good all the time.
I think Omar and Chris are on an even record right now. I think Chris is beating him 9-7, and I think Omar beat him 9-7. So they're
Amar-
even right now.
Amar, he plays good.
To have an even record with a world-class player is kind of.
Yeah. Oh, he scratched. That's gonna
Do the 110 or no?
No,
Okay.
no.
Why are you playing this 2-ball?
You can play it in the side if he just rolls up right there, shoot a stop shot on the one and creep forward a little bit. But then he's gonna have a
Draw
little
it back
problem
for
to get
3.
me.
That's what I'm saying. Like, where do you get
Yeah.
on the 1 to the 2 to the
You
3?
know what? If he gets the funny angle, he could play the 2 off the 7.
For the.
And he could draw, just slide over. Because he could shoot the 2 down.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
But he must like it.
That is a great shot to do. That like 1 inch follow.
Lipstick brackets are there too. Live brackets are at the MetsWestStateTour.com website. How'd he hit that ball, Spence? Mark?
Perfect.
That was beautiful. What a strong shot that was.
Center table, or you can play it in the side.
And Justin Marks continued his good winning ways.
Yeah. You got a good draw. Justin's playing great right now.
Got some things to clean up, but he is playing strong.
Right?
Yeah, he's playing strong. I'm proud of him. Put the work in. You put the work in, that's what happens. You know, look like you're coming up. So you probably put more work in, you come up more. Wow, he knew it. He knew it though.
Yeah,
He
you
knew
see
it.
it right as
But
he
you know
hit
what? You know what? I'm not gonna lie. You know what? They turned that air conditioner on. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little cooler in here, and the ball's gonna pick up. You know what I mean?
Does he play that standard shaft? Maybe he can throw it in?
He might.
Let's find out.
I know Roddy had a real good one like that before today.
Jack, so he's trying to like mass it around it a
Yeah.
little bit.
He got a
He
chance.
is-
He's
It's
got a
nothing
chance.
easy.
Yeah. Oh, how you like that?
That's it. Play that shot. Man.
Let's see if Omar feels bad or not. We'll see right now in this shot if he feels bad.
If he misses it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? He took enough time to take that miss out of his game, right?
Yeah. Bye-bye.
See? Yeah, see, that's seasoning. He said.
Because he knows that
Yeah.
like Chris is gonna bite him on that one.
Mm-hmm. I make a mistake, he's gonna jump right on him, beat him up.
It's 5-6. That was a turning point. If that ball didn't go in, Chris is out. It's 6-6.
That's right.
If Omar runs out, it's 7-5. That's
Yeah.
a big swing.
Oh yeah, that's a good swing.
playing a lot better too.
Phil Prentice. Yeah, he's playing good, man. I think if everybody's just picking the weight up, you know.
Well, I found out today that I am no longer everyone's getting down to sixes.
Oh, beautiful. I mean, you get 3 on the wire. You gotta love that.
No, I'm a 7.
Is that?
So I was like people who will be Super 7s are like Bobby Yamasaki, Justin Marks.
So you're gonna be a 7?
I'm gonna be a 7.
Yeah, because they can't give you them 3 games on the wire. That's why.
No.
Like
Gotta
our
give
sponsor,
2 games
Andy
on the wire.
Billiard Club.
2 games,
No.
yes.
Yeah, 2 games, yes. 3 games, no way. Okay, so the scores are working out all right. Melissa Herndon up 7-6 over Bobby Yamasaki. Sina Velazquez and Vilmos tied at 2-2. Amara Kang up 7-5 over Chris Robinson. Jane Ardoke and Phil Prentice getting ready to begin 2-2.
No, they started.
2-2. Right.
Is that you?
Okay, got you. Dale Cadoon up 5-4 over Bo Runnigan, and Francis Rita and Damon Redmond about to begin. Chris R to break.
Damien and Francis. That's a good match.
Francis Rita, he's a strong player, man.
He shoots everything with a super stroke.
Yeah.
He is that. I saw him draw a ball. Like he put the 10 ball on the spot, and he drew the cue ball from the corner back to the end rail.
I believe it.
He's a super stroke.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he can do the core dual shot.
I believe it. Chris has a chance here to just make noise. Broke them balls perfect, man.
Yeah. Well, a little funny with this 5. 5's kind of
Yeah, it's impeding his bridge.
It's a weird spot to be in. Yeah.
There you go. Chris gets in both places. You're gonna play that 6 because that 5 will stay there.
Nice shot.
And that's gonna be it.
But if Omar holds his serve and just runs out
Then he
his
wins,
racks,
yeah.
he wins.
Yeah. But you can see how Chris got better. His determination, his little willpower is up now. You see it, right? You know, he's always able to shoot good now. That mental game is pretty solid.
He's gonna fire this ball. He's gonna drill it right in the center of the pocket.
He just looks so good over the ball now. This is, you know, and you can see him growing up. You know. That's Chris R, baby. You better believe that. That's how you get it done. He said, listen, you didn't give me a chance. I'm going to answer the ball. I'd like to thank the official ball sponsor of the Men's West State Tour, Aramet Balls. I'll get you some other updates on the scores here. Melissa Herndon, Bobby Yamasaki, 7-7. Rodney Morris up 1-0 over Oscar Dominguez. Vilmos Folders up 3-2 over Sina Velazquez. Amara Kang, 7-6 over Chris R. Phil Prentice up 3-2 over Jane Ardoke. Bo Run. Dale Cadoon up 5-4 over Bo Runnigan. Francis Rita 2-1 over Damon Redmond. And we got a little break in action.
Why don't you play, Rob?
You know, I can't play dead. But I'll stick to the booth. Booth is easier. You leaving, bro? Yeah, I'm out with Aggie. And Dan Aguiar, solid dude, solid. Good person. I'm gonna tell you right now, Rodney Morris is playing good. Rodney's playing good. He had an out on his tail that was just phenomenal.
Oh, as you say that, he dogs in that ball.
I can't believe he missed that nut.
You sharked him.
No, he's unsharkable. He might be tired or something. He doesn't get sharked.
It's the commentator's curse.
He was hitting balls really strong.
Who was he playing?
Salvatierra.
Mm.
And Sal was up
Sal
5
said,
to 2.
Yeah. Sal said that like he was up 5 to 2, and then 10 minutes later he's down 4-8.
Yep. He missed a 7 ball, and Rocket just got up there, bing, 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 bing. Man, he ran an out that was like an Efren out.
Effort out.
Yeah, an Efren out. It was disgusting.
Bank stuff in.
It was crazy, man. Mark Kang on the break.
That was a good break.
Yes, it was. He gets kicked in, and guess what?
It's a turning
7-7.
point. It's a turning point.
That's 7-7 right there.
He's just smiling about it.
Because he knows. He knows. You don't want to turn it over to no young gun.
Super hot fire guy.
Yeah. And Chris just looks like. Look, Chris R just looks like, okay, let's go.
3-6. Gotta be worried about the 3 rolling up on the rail, and you're gonna have no shot. That's the only problem if you play the 3-6.
He has to get
Just make sure
good.
that he has the angle.
right. He got to get good on this ball.
Get the bridge, Chris. Okay, that's fine. Told you.
Yep. He knew he needed the bridge.
Why couldn't you do that against me? Jeez.
He played flawless on you,
I can get out from there.
right? Well, you can bet Mark Kang can too, and will.
All these players can get out from here.
Oh yeah, this
Yeah, it's like when you're talking about it, you better get out from here. You shouldn't be here.
Exactly. Pack it up. That's the thing.
Yeah, he's perfect on that combo.
Yep. He's able to control both balls now.
Dead nuts.
I think if you don't get super right, you just line up the plate in the corner too, just in case.
Yeah, right? Yeah, that's what he's
Yep.
doing. That's a smart
Exactly.
shot. That's a smart
Yeah,
shot.
because that way you don't have to,
Mess around with anything.
you're not gambling.
Yeah. Gambling's for poker players, not pool
Absolutely.
players.
Believe that. He wants to get needs a good angle on that 4 from the 4 to the 5.
See,
so he
do you
don't
like
just
getting
bump
like
the 8.
more towards like center table and playing at 2 rails, or are you following it and taking that 1 rail?
He's gonna take it 1 rail here.
I think so.
Yeah, because he doesn't have to do anything, right?
I can't tell by his cueing.
Yeah, because he doesn't have to do anything. And
Yeah.
you want that good line on this 5 ball, because if you want to bump
Does the 5 past the 8, or is he?
Yeah, no, he's going to shoot the 5 in the corner.
Okay.
But he wants to make sure that if he gets on top of it, if he does bump the 8, it's going towards where he can make it.
Okay, makes sense.
If he just slides it right in, he'll be all right.
Ashton Schaefer to the tournament desk. Ashton to the tournament
There you
desk.
go. What's up, Tim?
OMFG, I was just down the hill to 2 and 1 hill. I come back to North 10 hill to 2. Sick me.
Peace.
You tired after that one?
There you go, baby.
You tired after that one?
Tell him, Tim.
No, I'm pumped now. My adrenaline's pumping.
There you go. That's how you do it, bro.
See you tomorrow. I
All
guess I'm playing
right. For
again.
sure. That's right. Good for you, bro.
Who you picking?
Amar.
Who you picking?
After Chris beats him. He's playing good. I like how he's playing. He's very Just consistent today. Looks smooth.
That's what he played.
Yeah, maybe that's why. He's comfortable. And
Means
he's
everything in the world.
yeah, he's super comfortable and he's playing good.
I'm comfortable too because I like this.
Right. Right.
Like
Yeah.
this.
And this is good
Makes a
overall.
difference. Makes a difference here.
Yeah.
Omar thought he missed that ball for a second.
Yeah, he did think so. But he
He looked at it like, oh,
exactly. Tomorrow, no brother. Good to see you, Tim.
on it back. Oh no, spin it. Like that.
And there he goes. You know, it's tough. You cannot give these.
We've almost
Chance.
hit a perfect break. Cue ball's like dead center basically. Didn't make anything.
That's the worst. Hell, 6. All right, Chris R with a chance to break here. I thank our sponsor, CSI, Q Sports International. A little bit. Gave some updates. Bobby Amasaki and Melissa Hernan still 7-7. Rodney Morrison, Oscar 1-1. Vilmos Folders up 3-2 over Cena. Amar Kang Hill 6. Phil Prentice, Jay Nard 3-3. Ball running again in Dale still at 5-4. Francis Rita and Damian Redmond 2-2.
Who'd you like to take down the little gun? Omar or Tim Daniels?
The little gun.
Yeah.
Who else? Who's in it?
Omar. I think
Omar Vazani.
or Tim Daniels. Those are my two guesses are going to be in the finals.
Look at Chris just crush these balls. Omar Vazani's playing super strong, and so is Tim Daniels.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. Like that. They're both on the winner side.
Yeah,
They're both cruising
tough.
through.
it's tough action, but I don't know. That's tough. But Tim Daniels is tough, man.
Tim Daniels is tough.
Yeah, he's tough.
Being
too.
down 6-2.
Yeah, he's tough. He plays. Chris a little out of line here.
Yeah, Chris is.
Well, you know what? He can thin it and bring him up table. Exactly.
Yeah, I can do that. Long day.
Mm-hmm. That happens too. That's why you gotta be mentally and physically prepared to play pool. It's nothing easy.
Being out that Mez extension.
Sweetness. And in the chat room, spends money. Lipstick pool player says hello.
Hi.
Note to self: don't say hi on the stream. Don't do that. You're gonna regret it. They're gonna hound you about it the rest of your life. Be like, hey.
Come on.
There you go. That's better. See.
Hound me about it. Come on. Go for it. I have no regrets.
Yeah, no regrets of the high.
Nope.
By
I
the
have no
time you get
regrets.
20 years old, they replaying it.
Go for it. Be a champion by then.
That's right. That's right. Good call. Look at Amar, man. Look at his speed, everything. He's played it good.
Dead nut behind that seven ball. That's scary. It's good. That's good. That's
good,
what I'm
buddy.
saying. What's that?
Mm-hmm.
Chris is calling it. Is he joking it? What's the plan? Hi.
You silly. All right. Chris R with a 2-red kick here. This is a kick for the match here. Spence.
Kick for the match, I think?
Yeah, let's kick for the match right here.
Come on.
Kick for the match right here.
Didn't leave him out?
Yeah,
Didn't leave him much?
leave him out.
Didn't leave him
Yeah,
much? Is that
yeah.
it? Was that 9 near that point? I should that should be my
That's
on
your
the Top Gun thing. It should be hi.
Exactly. All right, Amar looking to. He's looking for trouble. Yep, bank him up table, but that 7's in the way.
I'm gonna get a shirt from Chris and Tennis says hi.
That's pretty sweet. All right. He wants to bank that ball up table and leave the cue ball down table. That's what he wants to do.
I'm watching right now because I have no idea what
He's
I'm doing.
looking. If he banks it short, it goes up table, and cue ball goes down, and he gets a safety. You gotta have to hit it really, really good though.
What? I don't know. What's
Kick
that?
sticker, man. Boom. Look at the cue ball. Boom. Oh boy, that's lined up.
You think it's lined up?
Dress up,
Chris
Judy.
was looking at Chris
Dress
was
up,
looking at
Judy. Yeah, that's lined up.
Lamar's sick.
Oh yeah, it's gotta be sick.
Chris was like making it no matter what.
Yeah, he's like, get some.
He's like, this ball's going in no matter what.
He's like, get some.
Get the wire.
He said, get some.
Get some.
He said, get some. That kid ain't playing around, man. I told you. We got Axione.
Is it 8-7 right now?
That's right. It's 8-7, baby.
That was for the. That was
Yeah,
for the
put you-
cheese.
Exactly. All right. So we have Bobby Yamasaki and Melissa still tied at 7 apiece. Rodney Marsh up 2-1 over Oscar. Vilma Folders 3-2 over Cena. J-Nard Orkay 4-3 over Phil Prentice. Dale Cadoon and Bo Runnigan tied at 5-5. Francis Rita is down 3-2 to Damian Redmond. All right, let's look for the break here.
That
Oh,
wasn't
boy.
as strong as the
Oh
other
boy,
ones.
he broke dry.
Did he?
Yes, he did. Oh boy.
8 and 9 are tied up.
Yeah, the 8 and 9 are tied up, yo.
The one doesn't pass.
Right. Phil Prentice is over there doing work, man.
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
cruising right through J-Nard.
He's like, what you want? I think that's going to be 4-4. All right. Chris R. queuing off the rail.
I don't think it went either.
That was tough. Well, I think Amar might one pocket this ball. What do you like? You like thinning off the one and put him on the back of the 8-9? That'd be nasty.
This is really weird. I don't know what to do. What
Well,
about
he
you
can.
doing?
I think he can. I think he might
Actually,
be
I
able to
do
make
like
that
the
8
one
ball.
pocket. I do like the one pocket because you're bringing the cue ball
Yep.
back up,
Exactly.
back down table.
And if you don't hit it
miss
good, yeah.
you hit the 7 or you leave it on the rail.
Exactly.
So that's a shot.
Leave yourself in no problems. It's free.
Oh, he hit the 7, but he hit the point.
Mm. Now-
They're not. They're both making a little.
You know what? These
Okay.
tables are tough. I think so. I think like if you don't come in on the right angle, I think when you do come in, they rattle. If this is you, are you going after the 310 because the 8 sucks? No. Okay, I just thought I'd ask. I put the 3 up by the 8-9. Put the 3 by the 8-9. Stick the rock behind the 6. Break up the problem. Chris swinging here.
Where are you putting the 3 ball?
He's going in the corner, and he's swinging right back around too. Look at
Yeah,
that
that's a
stroke.
shot. That's a
Look at that
shot.
stroke. He says, "Come on."
That's smooth.
Yeah, but you know he has to start thinking about that 8-9 right now, Spence. He has to think about that shot.
Where's the 4?
The 4 is right here in front of the 10.
You know what I like? Get an angle
And a 4.
on the 4 and use the 5 ball.
That's strong.
Come in 2 rail
Yeah.
because the 6 is in the center of the table. So
That's
no matter
strong.
where you are, really, you have a shot.
You know what I like? Like look at Chris's face right now. Look at his face. He's just like, yeah,
I'm winning.
yeah. You know what I mean? He's just on it, super solid. You know, he's checking it now. See, that's what I'm talking about. See,
Yeah, like that.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Or what you could do is just stop the 4 right there, and then play the 5, 2 rails into the 9. And if you hit any part of the 9, you have a shot on the 6.
Well, we're gonna find out what he's gonna do right now because he's shooting.
He's drawing back. Oh, okay. Maybe.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Maybe he played the angle for the
No,
side.
he's going in the side. He's
Yeah,
gonna
he's
break
playing the
them
5 in the side. You're gonna break it out like that.
up. You know what? If you gotta be 200% that you're gonna make this ball.
Yeah. If you don't make this ball, then no, he's playing in the corner. He's playing in the corner. I don't know what he's doing.
He must see something he like. He must see something he like. Look at him hit that ball. Little dude got some confidence now, man. You know, it's like
I don't like waiting.
yes, and
until
finding right. The last ball. Exactly.
like the last ball to break it out, or
Yep. Well, maybe he's got a good safety planned.
maybe he's gonna get on the other
Maybe
side and
he's
just
gonna-
thin the 8.
Maybe use it right now.
That's what I was thinking. He's gonna put him in jail.
Oh yeah, what you can do is just thin the 8
Yeah.
right where the 9
Yeah,
is.
if the 8 goes past the 9, then he pushes the 8 there and frees him to the back of the 9. That would be nasty. Or you do that. Oh,
He got lucky.
we caught a jelly roll right there. But that was the plan, though.
Yeah.
The only thing, he didn't hit that ball in his same rhythm that he hit the other balls. That's the only thing. He didn't hit that ball in the same rhythm. But that was a good plan.
Somebody's to watch that.
Rock, can you walk?
Oscar's coming. Oscar got
Oscar
wear
got hit. He's like, what?
5 hats. He got a play pool. He got a running thing. He got watch. It was rough, man.
He's gonna be a daddy.
And daddy time. So something gonna go. He won't be watching hits no more.
Dude, I like kicking to the rail and thinning the
Yeah.
7.
He's gonna kick this ball right in.
You are gonna kick this ball in.
Yeah, he's
I'm
kicking
dead
this
not
right in.
scared.
He's kicking it right in, man.
I'm scared.
Look at that line
Oh
right there.
hell no.
Get the money. Get the money. Oh boy.
What are you gonna do now?
I'm gonna call Oscar back again. Oscar have to come back again. Because I'm calling Oscar right now. Oh no. Well, under the 10 ball here?
I don't think it's that steep. I think he's gonna miss the 10 on the right, and he's not gonna get behind that. I think what you could do is put the 8 back on the back side of the 9, and just and like be like center table. But if you get the 8 right by the on the back of the 9,
Yeah, he's looking. He's coming down here.
yeah, it's nice. Yeah, he came on the right side and left him.
Yeah, because Amar's not gonna just sell out. But here comes Chris. Chris cuts this right in. But he could also just, just hit it 2 rails and just leave him on side rail. Leave him on long rail.
I'm shooting this ball. I don't want you back at the table.
To get money.
I'm scared of you. I'm running out if you're gonna get. Chris has to make this. Get this at the spot. Good. Oh. Okay, freeze.
We might have to cancel Christmas on this one, bro.
Christmas.
Yeah. He just,
That was good.
He just goes up and down here.
Christmas.
Yeah, you catching on now, man.
Man,
That's pretty
that was
fast,
bad.
right?
That was bad.
Oh, that's great. That's great stuff.
Hi.
All right, here we go.
Bye.
That's adios amigo. Let's draw straight back here. Nothing to see.
Miskiss.
You need something because
Dude.
Mars is gonna draw us
Dude,
right back.
There's no way. No, it's not miskiss.
No. Played that tight line too.
That ball good.
Look at that speed.
Chris isn't gonna give it to him.
No, I wouldn't give it to him either. It's,
Right?
You gotta shoot. All right, Kang.
It's always was 9-7 with them.
That's tough.